24 days for Christmas shopping, 24 days to fill the stocking, 24 days for Christmas shopping, only got 24 more.
Hi there, Christmas is coming. Have you done your shopping? Only 24 days left.
That's right. Well, when we record this, I don't even know are we going to drop this tonight or?
We might as well.
All right.
We're so behind.
We are so far behind. We are dropping it on December 1st, and we'll catch up at some point. May not be a Thursday episode this week. Next week, we'll get a Thursday episode. We'll get back on the normal schedule next week. All right. Yeah. Everybody, thank you for the patience.
Yes.
Glad to be back. It's been a wild 3 weeks. The mobile podcast went well.
Yes.
We may have to do that more often now that we know we can do it. If I had hooked up the microphone, it would have sounded even better. But it was a spur of the moment driving 270/Beltway. Probably I know is illegal what we did in Maryland. And it's illegal in North Carolina as of today. So
in Virginia, right?
I think so. I think everybody, it's pretty much don't do what we did, what I did on the last episode, recording a podcast while driving. That might violate every single.
If it had been focused just on me, would it have been considered illegal?
No. True. But I would have
was
been a
focused.
disembodied voice off to the side. So
Who knows? People might have liked that.
yeah, they might have. Well, they can't stand my voice as it is. Come on, they really want to look at me too? Please. Yeesh. So anyway. All right. Let's get going. It's the Sam
And M.
Podcast, episode number 92 at SamWalkerOBXNews.com. It is presented by Duane Iorio with Gold Gale Getaways, Hatteras Island author Jan Dawson, Miles Carpet Cleaning, Sanctuary Vineyards, Caribbean Pools and Spas, ToyotaTower.com, and Adinkra Yoga Studio. Find us on your favorite podcast app, on the YouTube, on the Facebook. Like, share, follow, subscribe, hit the bell, 5 stars. There's something new on YouTube. I can't figure it out yet. It's Hype. Hype us.
I don't get on YouTube.
Hype us if you're watching on YouTube. It's something new they've started. I don't know. I think it's... Anyway, I can't keep up. The Facebook thing, thank y'all very much. We do appreciate the Facebook audience a lot. A lot. The Facebook audience is really taken off. So, get us on those podcast episodes. All right? Okay. Shout outs. Got a lot of those to catch up here after having not done a show the last 2 weeks and really kind of piecemealing it the previous episode. So get to it.
All right. So on our last episode, just so everyone remembers, we were driving down the road. We had some deep thoughts. We had just come from Brady and Aaron's wedding. So Julie Spry had said, love the drives and deep thought. And what we said, she said was so true. And Brady, the newlywed, said, I agree with every word about relationships as we navigate marriage and adulthood. Always take time for yourself and more importantly, your partner. Love you both. We love you, Brady and Aaron.
Powerful words from somebody who's only been married a couple of weeks.
Well, no, that was only a day.
A day. That was the
That was
next
a day.
day.
Brady, I love Brady.
Because he's been raised right.
Cindy Norris said, glad you love Frederick. We may not have a needlepoint store, but we have two Walmarts. Safe
That's
travels.
true. We saw one of them.
I've heard from her a couple times a day, actually. She's having dinner in Frederick with her Sanctuary Vineyards wine glass.
That's crazy.
And Stephanie Sanderlin, always one of our biggest supporters. She said, I was so happy to see a new podcast from the two of you. I saw you two were out in the town and thought there wouldn't be a new podcast this week. Thanks for still doing the podcast. I enjoy your podcast each week. Hope you two arrive safe and sound this afternoon. Have a wonderful week. And we did all of those things. And Robert Miles gave us a couple of hearts.
Yeah, give him a new heart. I mean, seriously, Robert, shout out to you. And he's recovering from major heart surgery a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And is doing well. He is doing well. So.
And his wife and son came and cleaned our couches and stuff, and everything looks better.
And the bench right
I mean, they've done the best they can do, so we just need to.
They did a marvelous job for what they were working with.
Yeah. I don't know why I always want light colored stuff, and then we have grandbabies and.
You want light colored stuff.
I do. That's what I'm saying, and then it just gets dirty.
Yes.
Anyway, so all right, for those of you who don't like to hear my voice crack or like to hear me cry, this shout out's kind of deep.
And tough. Yeah.
Yes. So, growing up, let me get myself together. I wasn't prepared to do this. And I did a Facebook post, but growing up, our family did a lot with another family, the Hollands. And the Hollands, I don't want to say every happy memory, but so many of my happy memories include the Hollands. Sherry and my mom, they were witty and funny and would laugh. And whenever we would find out, Sarah and I would find out, oh, we're going to go to the Hollands, we knew we were in for a good time. Their dad, Bill, bless his heart, he was such a quiet man, but I'm telling you, he would do whatever we wanted, and he was surrounded by nothing but women. There were no men because my dad had passed. He was usually the only man, and he would do whatever we needed. And I think a lot of times I'll be upstairs and I'll text you. I'll be like, bring me water, bring me, and Bill would do that. Sherry would be laying in bed. She'd be like, Bill, I need some water. So I always think Sam Walker's my Bill. But they had three daughters, and they had Sarah Mary, who was a year older than me, who was the coolest thing ever. And we're still friends to this day. And then they had the twinners. They had Liza and Vanessa. And my sister couldn't, when she was little, she couldn't get them separated. Like she couldn't, they're twins. Yeah. And so she would have trouble, and she'd be like, not the mean one. Well, the mean one was Vanessa. We love you, Vanessa. And the sweet, sweet, sweet one was Liza. And but Liza was also not to be messed with. Liza would sit back, and she would be real quiet and just absorb things. But Liza dug her heels in, and that was how it's going to be. Right. And Liza said her piece. Liza has a daughter, Emma, and she has a grandson, Silas, and a granddaughter, Penelope, I believe, or Eloise. The little granddaughter, I think, is about a year old. Anyway, the Hollands are just such important people in our lives. I cannot stress enough. Like growing up, we did every holiday, and we alternated houses, Christmases, Mother's Days, Easters, Thanksgivings. I mean, the Hollands were a key. We did our trip to Massachusetts, right, where we saw the whale.
Oh yeah, the whale, which we thought, there's a whale. Every time we saw a rock, and the water would splash up when we were on Ocean Drive there in Newport. Every time we were going down that trail. Yeah. There's a whale.
There's a whale. Because as kids, it's the first time I was ever to the beach, and we were with the Hollands, and we were on the beach, and I was like, oh, that's a whale. It's a whale. Evidently my eyesight was been bad since I was little, but it wasn't a whale. We're running down the beach, and we're yelling, look at the whale, look at the whale. And all the people are like, what the heck is wrong with these people? And it wasn't a whale. It was just a rock, and how the waves went over it and splashed. It looked like a whale. Anyway, Liza has, for several years, she's battled a lot of medical issues. I think pancreas, liver. I think they're like a genetic type thing. She's been very, very sick, and she's fought so hard. And every time she got up and fought, something else came and knocked her down. And anyway, Liza passed away.
On Sunday, yeah.
No,
Saturday.
On Thanksgiving Day.
Oh, on Thanksgiving Day.
On Thanksgiving Day.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
You found out?
I found out on Friday.
Friday, that's when it was.
No, I found out on Saturday. I found out on Saturday.
Saturday night, yeah.
My sister called me, woke me up, and my sister's a very calm person, but she was not calm when I was talking to her, and then my sister said, now they're 3 years younger than me. Mm-hmm. So Sarah Mary's a year older, then there's me, and then they're 3 years younger. And my sister said, I'll be 53 in January, and Sarah will be 50 in February. And Sarah said, only the good die young. Isn't that how the song goes? And I said, well, Sarah, you're not that young anymore. I had to break the tension because I'm not used to, my sister's the strong one. I'm not used to her being that way. So anyway, I'm just going to miss her. Mm-hmm. And not that we did a lot or said a lot. We had a couple of messages through the years, back and forth in recent years. Her sister Sarah Mary and I still talk quite a bit or whatever, but not quite a bit, but enough that we know what's going on. And I just really hate it.
Mhm.
So, get myself together. So, Liza, I know you are healthy and happy and with your dad, as we called him Daddy. But actually we called him the bald headed pussycat, but because he was so sweet and bald. But you are missed down here.
Yeah.
So that's the end. I just wanted to give Liza a shout out.
Right.
And now I will get myself back together. And I also wanted to give a shout out. This Thanksgiving really sucked for a lot of people.
Yeah, it did.
A patient of mine, a friend, she's been fighting a battle with cancer. She passed away on Thanksgiving Day, and then another friend had a mother pass away on Thanksgiving. So this Thanksgiving kind of was a rough one for people. So anyway, my heart goes out to all the families, and we'll go on now. But anyway, sorry, I really didn't think it'd be so emotional.
Well, yeah.
But
I mean,
it's definitely a childhood.
I would say this one has hit hard for you. I mean, this has been the last couple of days. You've really, since you found out, and like every time I've caught you, you've paused a number of times. Just things kind of stopped for you. This one was a little different. It feels like.
Yeah. And I think I was talking to somebody today about it. I was a little upset at work, and I was like, I think the other thing that it's kind of hitting is like 50 is young. 50 is young, or 49 is young.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. But we are getting to that point where like things just start to go wrong in our bodies and our age group, and
Right.
people passing. My friend Katie in Ohio, her husband died 2 months ago, and I know this is her first holiday season, and I've seen some people posting that I like, oh, this is their first season. I know it's rough on them.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just this one hurts. This one hurts, and it hurts because Liza's gone, but I think it hurts too because they were such a tight knit family. The three girls and Sherry. Bill died a couple years ago, but the three girls and Sherry are so close and so tight, and I just know they're crushed, and I hate that for them.
Putting it together now, what you said, our family, you, I, the kids.
Mm-hmm.
We've tried to mirror that, if you think about it. I mean, that family unit that they had and you grew up and you didn't experience that except through them. And I feel like not knowing them except through you and casually and all the stories you've told, subconsciously we've mirrored that, I feel like.
A lot. I mean, I would say there's a lot of things. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. The one thing I try to look back at different. As a kid growing up without a dad, I always tended to think, and look, let's be honest. I grew up in like Yuppieville, like a lot of the moms didn't work. A lot of and in my head, I thought that every kid got off the school bus to hot chocolate chip cookies being made.
Yeah.
I mean, I just thought that's what happened. So
you committed yourself to making that happen some way.
Yes. And so
In your way.
In my head, so that's what I thought happened every day, like when kids got off the school bus.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would see the Christmases at the Hollands were like extravagant. Like those three girls, there were presents everywhere. I remember I was so jealous. Like our stockings were like oranges and underwear and socks and, maybe a candy cane or something. And I was so jealous when we would go over on Christmas Day to their house. One, there'd be just wrapping paper everywhere and boxes everywhere. And you know how I am after Christmas, after they open the presents, I'm like, okay, take them in your room. Let's get them put away. Like I can't stand it. Their house looked like like Christmas had exploded and was going to stay that way, and it probably did for weeks. Like they might just go get a shirt here, a shirt there,
Right.
and like some of you will get this. Like the limited had become the popular thing, and Sarah Mary got for Christmas, I swear, every shirt they had, or whatever. She always had the newest and the best and the coolest things, or whatever, or so I thought. But what really, really got me was they all got the Lifesaver book, like at Christmas. And I didn't know that existed. And I would go, and they would each have one, and they're like, yeah, we don't even like Lifesavers. I'm like, oh, you got those in your stocking? How do they even fit in the stocking? You know what I mean? Like,
And believe me, folks, she made sure our kids had those.
yeah, I did. And that's what I was going to say. So that was a tradition that I wanted to go with. So yeah, and so I what I was getting at is I did look at other families that I was lucky enough to have an active role somehow in or be around. In those families, I took traditions from them to create for us.
Right.
Like we were talking the other day about Christmas. We were putting out Christmas, and James was here, and he's like, oh, I hated it. I hate Christmas. We have 3 boxes of Christmas, and that's enough. And I'm like, only 3 boxes.
We have there's a loft in our garage that is nothing basically but the Christmas decorations. 3/4 of it is nothing but Christmas
and
decorations.
It's tote after tote
and
after
there's
tote.
totes in there that won't come down. We probably should get rid of. I mean, there's stuff we don't put out anymore. But, yeah.
But James was like, yeah, I hated it. You would make us help Dad get stuff down, and then we had to put them back up, and then we had to take them down, and I hate it. I just hate it. And my friend Jen, growing up, her mom, Mrs. Adams, their house always looked like Santa Claus had just thrown up all over their house. There wasn't one shelf that didn't have something Christmas on it. It was just, I loved it. Ironically, my friend Jen doesn't like to decorate like that either.
Yeah.
But I just wanted that. So I remember the first couple Christmases after James was born. The first Christmas James was born, I had decided to do the Martha Stewart tree, and I had made cookies every night. I made cutout cookies and had gotten red ribbon, and I made an entire tree with just the cookies hanging on it. Do you remember that in Trevor? Anyway, I was always trying to do something and always trying to make Christmas something like decorating and all those things. And I remember Mom coming, and she was like, you must have really thought you missed out as a kid, because like this is not
You're
how.
making up for lost time.
That's right. So as we just spent 2.5 days getting our house completely Christmas-fied, but it feels good.
And the outdoors hasn't even been done yet.
No.
It's only a fraction outside has been done, because with the weather coming, I've put it off. So I've had to delay. But yeah. But it is ironic. I would say ironic. It's interesting to hear you tell the stories that you've told over the last couple of days with Liza's passing, and then hearing it, and it's kind of all put it together as we're sitting here recording the podcast, that I put it together. That's a lot of the influence of how our family life has gone for 30 plus years. A lot of that's it really does sound similar to your experience with the Hollands. I mean, it's kind of cool that there's that. And I see, and that really probably is another reason why this has impacted you so much.
Yeah, and I guess it's just like, things change and whatever, but I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know, because I honestly haven't seen Liza in years. Right. And we've talked, like I said, we've had a couple messages back and forth over the years, but nothing dramatic or whatever. And it just, I guess it's one of those things you think someone's going to be around forever, right? Like the world is fine and everything's in balance, because they're there, and then they're not. And again, I feel when Bill passed, they were all close, but the 3 girls and Sherry are very, very close, and I just feel like this has just shattered them, and I hate that for them. Right. So anyway, so Liza was a sweet soul. She just was a wonderful person, and my heart goes out to her sisters, to her mom, to her daughter, and I'll always be there for anyone who's missing somebody. But Sherry, Sarah Mary, and Vanessa, I'm always here for you. So anyway, that's it.
Yeah, this has not been a fun Thanksgiving in terms of that. I mean, I guess obviously it's the first Thanksgiving. Dad's not been here. We had Mom over, obviously, for our meal, first of 2 meals, for the weekend. I don't know Thanksgiving always had its kind of cool moments, and I think I had a little bit of that with getting to go hunting with James, because that was something Dad did, in the 80s he did, and early and before that, but really, I mean, my memories of it is in the 80s of going duck hunting on Thanksgiving morning. And then, we always went over to Elizabeth City, to that side of the family's thing, and eventually we'd end up back over here, and whether it was friends, whatever. But we did have a tribute. We had the canned cranberry sauce.
Yes.
We did that. But I don't know. I think maybe part of it is just there's so much that had to be done. It really hasn't sunk in. It kind of made it. I kind of cruised through the weekend, not even the day, not even really thinking about it.
Yeah.
And at the same time, did.
Yeah, and I mean the 21st. Now that I have the date right.
Right.
Would have been what 40
79. So yeah, 46.
46 years ago that my father passed, and that's crazy. I'm older. You know what I mean? How that works.
Right.
So Thanksgiving is not always been. It's not always been a great time, but
No.
we have always since I've been with you. I remember our first Thanksgiving when we were in the trailer. I made a turkey. Your parents came down and Mom came down. So or when we had our little house in Dunn. So we've always made it
cornucopia.
big. Oh yeah, well Waylon was so cute. He said, "Grandma, you should make a cornucopia." I said, "Waylon, your grandma has made cornucopias from puff pastries and rolls falling out of the cornucopia."
The challenge for next year now.
I'll have to have
He's the
him
one who
come.
brought that up.
Yeah. So he was
Yeah.
funny. I think he thought I wouldn't know what that word was.
Because of something you learned
Yes.
here, in Thanksgiving.
So yeah. So no. Anyway. So I don't know. It's holidays can be rough. Families can be rough. Things can go
Right.
awry quick. So anyway. Let's move on.
All right, so we will pick up the mood here on the show in a moment. First, we want to say thank you to... We're going to start here today. Where am I at? We will start... there we go. Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, that's it. All right, we will start magical. We will start by thanking Julianne Iorio with Gold Gale Getaways, creating unforgettable vacations designed around you. From magical Disney and Universal adventures to luxury cruises and honeymoons and family getaways, she handles every detail so you can simply relax and enjoy the journey. With personalized service, insider expertise, and access to exclusive offers, Julianne crafts seamless travel experiences that fit your style, budget, and bucket list. From the first idea to the final itinerary, she makes travel planning easy, exciting, and stress-free. All at no extra cost to you, and she lives right here in Currituck. To book your next vacation with Julianne Iorio and Gold Gale Getaways, just click the link in the description. Search Julianne Iorio Travel Planner with Gold Gale Getaways on Facebook, and that's 2 L's, as you see on the screen there. Or call 252-267-0589 or email JIORIO@goldgalegetaways.com. Of course, the 2026 rates have been out for a while. If you're thinking Disney, I did see her post that she's got some pretty good Universal deals if you're wanting to stay at Universal. And obviously, if you're thinking Jamaica and everything that's happened there, Julianne will keep you up to date on, what resorts are open, which ones have reopened. Booking trips through her makes things a lot easier when it comes to that. So check it out. Julianne Iorio, Travel Planner with Gold Gale Getaways. All right.
All right. And thanks to Jan Dawson. Sorry, Jan.
Yep.
Who I think just made 1,000... has now 1,000 followers on her Facebook.
Oh, yeah. She was really
She said,
excited about it over the
yeah,
weekend. She had
yeah.
2 book signings in Kerala and Duck. And those went very well. And she was really thrilled to get her 1,000th like on her Facebook page. Yeah.
Yeah. When the calendar turns to fall, it's never too early to start thinking about the holidays and gift buying. Why not put 3 under the tree this year? That's 3 of Jan Dawson's Hatteras Island romance novels, where it's always a season of love. Give one or all 3 Storm Season, Hooked on You, and Tangled Lines. They're the perfect gifts for that friend or family member who just can't get enough of the Outer Banks. Any time of year, or treat yourself and find yourself back at the beach. You'll find them all at the Outer Banks bookstores or online. And coming in spring of 2026 is Building a Little Love, a new Hatteras Island love story with new characters and a few twists and turns along the way.
All right, and of course, yep, that new one's coming out here. Man, it's already.
I know.
It's almost here.
Time is flying.
I know. I've actually got our holiday spot. I should have put that on the script. No big deal. We got it. All right. And also want to say thank you to, of course, Miles Carpet Cleaning, because, well, hey, you know, we were talking about it's been baseboard cleaning season, and with the holidays, I still got the Turkey Day spot holiday up there. Oh well, you know, holidays are here. Those carpets, rugs, and upholstery need to be in tip-top shape for all the entertaining and family coming into town. Now's the time to call Miles Carpet Cleaning and get it all looking and smelling fresh and new again. Serving Currituck and the Outer Banks, the Miles Carpet Cleaning family has been cleaning things up on both sides of the water for the last decade. Call now and get the Miles Carpet Cleaning holiday special. 3 rooms and a hallway clean plus deodorize, all just for $99. That's right. Get those carpets clean for just $99 by calling 252-207-6707. And find more great offers by following Miles Carpet Cleaning on Facebook. Robert Miles and his family will take care of you like you're one of the family. Forget the rest. Call the best. Miles Carpet Cleaning at 252-207-6707. That's 252-207-6707. All right, more positive thoughts now. Where do we want to go? Because we've done a lot since our last show. You've got the rundown, so we can talk about, well, we got the Nutcracker that we took the grands to for the first time. What have we done since between then? I mean, really, it's been
Well,
here.
we've been working on this
yeah.
entryway. The entryway is done.
The entryway is done. Just need to clean out the closet there. Even got the light mounted last night. Finish up the wallpaper.
Well, the entryway's done. Now we have to do the stairway upstairs and paint and do that. So we
folks,
did do that.
Just so you know that James hinted that James put it all together. This is the first step of, because once we got that hallway done, then you started looking at this.
I was already looking at this. You know that.
I know. It's, yeah. This is going to probably be next, and then it's probably some revamping. We're going to finish the kitchen. We got to go up the stairway. That probably means that hallway needs to be done. We got to get mom moved. We got to get your mom moved over to the suite. I have a feeling by this time next year, the whole interior of the house is probably going to have been repainted. The exterior, not so much. We've still got that exterior to do.
We'll get it.
That's kind of what James had said. You know, she started, and this usually ends with everything being redone. So,
well, maybe. Well, we just had never gotten the hallway down, really, the front entrance.
No, that was the last part. That was my one retort to it. It's like, well, you got to realize we never finished the entryway. Because that entryway was disgusting.
Here's the reality. We really didn't finish any of the rooms 100%. We got them so they look pretty decent. But now that you sit and look, I'm like, okay. So, like, the hallway up the stairway and this room would be my next. Like, get these done.
Right.
So,
right.
Not big changes, but just enough things that we can do. You're impressing me with all your skills, though. Had I known through the years you had these skills.
You know where they've come from?
No.
It's age. Age and making so many mistakes for so many years on projects that we've done. Don't ask me to cut quarter round toe boards, quarter rounds. Don't. There's black magic involved with that. I still haven't figured out. I mean, Megan and I were talking about it at Thanksgiving on Friday night, and it's like, That's it. That's the one thing I cannot get. She said, well, you have to remember this and this. And I said, I know. And that's the one thing I can't remember because all of them want to look like this when they're supposed to look like this. And she said, you got to remember, one board gets cut left, one board gets cut right. And it's like, yeah. And I kept cutting the wrong board left and the wrong board right. So everything looked like a V instead of flush. So
It's all right.
I made it work. You wouldn't know. Thank you. Thank you, Wood Putty.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we got that done. What else do we do?
We did get all the Christmas inside is done.
Christmas
4 Christmas
inside
trees.
is done. 4 Christmas trees, 1 real one, 3 fake ones. 1, folks. If you realize behind this camera here, trying to get that to work because I keep saying I want my ceiling mount. I thought I'd come up with a solution on mounting this camera. No. I've got to order something else to make it work so that we can mount it to the desk and have it there so we don't have this tripod because there's a Christmas tree. Emily's trapped. You have to climb under the desk right now because for me to line that camera up perfectly. Anyway, but we did get the interior Christmas done.
So now I have to do the Christmas shopping.
You know, no, and I need to go add to that collection over there of Christmas popcorn buckets next week. I keep hinting that I may go. Well, and I had a conversation today, I'll tell you about it in a moment, that may actually be a reason I have to go for work and not just because I want to go to the parks, but there may be a story waiting for me in Winter Garden, Florida.
Well,
And I can stop by your New Point store. I'll get to it in a second because that was what I did this afternoon. But we did go to the Sandler Center in Virginia Beach to see. I didn't realize there are 2 different touring companies that have come or are coming to Hampton Roads. One's going to be at Chrysler Hall like right before Christmas. And we looked at tickets there.
They were outrageous.
There was another touring company that's been at Sandler Center for Thanksgiving weekend. We went to the matinee on the day before Thanksgiving. I want to make that a tradition.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
It was cool. We went and saw it, and the kids had a good time. Probably could have left after Act 1, and they would have not known a difference, but we would have missed, like, all the great music, all the stuff that you know, the music and the dances, are in the second act.
Well, what was so funny is I guess Waylon leaned over to Mom during the first act, and the mice were fighting, and he's like, "How did the mice get in the house?" And Mom was like, "I guess someone let them in." And he goes, "Why would they let mice in the house?" Like he couldn't grasp like
that it
the
was
mice.
a dream.
Yeah. And then Harper, the second half, kept the whole time, "This is boring. Can we go? I'm tired. I'm hungry." I'm like, "Whatever." Harper the whole second half, and then it ends and everyone's clapping and standing and cheering for everyone as they get their standing ovations or whatever. And then she looks at me, she goes, "This is great. Can we come again?" I was like, "Child, you just complained for 45 minutes."
It's like a roller coaster ride. They scream and scream the whole way, and then when you get done with it, I want to do it again. It's kind of the same thing there. But no, it was really neat. We dressed them up. We dressed ourselves up. We had a nice... on the way up, we had found when we were in Maryland, had found this cool little store that had a Nutcracker picture book that had the music, like buttons you would push on each page that played the music that came from each scene. So it kind of built a little excitement into that.
Yes, we read and did those on the way up.
Yep. Afterwards, realized that the restaurant that I wanted to go to doesn't exist anymore. It's now another building is being built. It was a Macaroni Grill that's over there by Pembroke or whatever they call it now. That's now like a high rise is going office buildings going in on that site. Had no idea. Hadn't been there to that side, I guess. I mean, I go to Wegmans, but heck, I haven't been up there in I don't know, September, maybe? I can't remember
Whenever
the last
time I went to P.F. Chang's, probably.
Yeah, but I mean, I would go there when I would ref because there were times where I would cut that way just to avoid some traffic. But it had been months since I'd been there and realized, duh. So we ended up at Chick-fil-A, which was the right call.
But someone
I was grumpy because I wanted to have a nice sit down dinner. You know, we were going to do Thanksgiving for the next couple of days, going to be eating the same thing. We'd have been cooking all morning, and I don't know, I just had this craving for a decent sit down. And
You wanted that focaccia bread.
I did want the focaccia bread.
That focaccia bread is
Yeah, yeah. And the veal, not Marcella, veal piccata. That veal piccata. I know it's Macaroni Grill. It's a brand. It's not. We weren't going to Aldo's. As much as I would have loved to go to Aldo's, we were not getting Aldo's on drunk night, or whatever they call it now. What is the Wednesday before Thanksgiving called? It's not drunk night, party night, whatever it is. It probably is the most popular party night of the year. But anyway, but we had a great time, and I do hope if it comes back, the matinee was perfect timing. I mean, we got a lot of prep work done before Thanksgiving that morning, and then we were gone most of the evening. And yeah, we had a great time there.
Yep. I came home and still was able to stitch Zoom.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She was doing Stitch Zoom. I worked.
I'm in 2 stitch Zoom groups now, so if I can find, that's 2 nights of the week. If I can find a couple more every night, it's fun. It's fun meeting people from everywhere.
Yeah, well, we won't even get into the whole Stitch thing. Well, we will get into the Stitch thing. Let's see. What did we do Friday? We had the kids cook this really good. I had not done short ribs before.
Nope.
Whole new thing. It was an Ina Garten recipe. Get to use our Pioneer Woman
Fake Le Creuset.
Our fake Le Creuset Dutch oven on the stove, and this is like a 3-hour meal, and it's really good. It's a lot of prep work to it. Probably could play. I don't know. We could probably find some variations on it, but I don't know. I want to do that one again.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
Did that Friday with James and Megan. They came over. Saturday was Christmas decorating.
And the curry shut.
And then we went to the big curry shack. We got there close to the end. We didn't get there till almost like 2 by the time it was all said and done. Caroline met us there. And man, just devoured oysters. It was chilly out there, not gonna lie.
I did not. I devoured a half a bottle of wine and 3 hush puppies.
Yes, you did. And made new friends.
We did. Look, I made great friends. Actually, I need to send her a message because I realized she sells Pampered Chef on the side. And I realized when I made my dip yesterday, I'm almost out of my spices.
I need new tongs.
So yeah, so I need to have her send me. I need to have her send me a link. But
you were so cold, yeah. And
I
you
was
went
freezing,
inside.
and I went inside, and I sat down, and we just started talking, and we just hit it off. And
we were there till almost 5:00.
I know, and it ended at 4. But really, really nice people, and yeah, I had a good time with them, and
he's a retired teacher,
second grade
teacher. She is now an ASL teacher.
Yeah. Sign language.
That's what I said. ASL.
Yeah, okay.
American Sign Language.
Oh, sorry.
Yes. Not ESL. English is a second language. ASL is American Sign Language. But she was in like a corporate. She was like in the media. She was kind of like what Nielsen, a former competitor to Nielsen. She actually did that. So.
Yeah. So anyway, we hit it off and had a great time. And Sam wasn't very chatty. He was into the football game. Go Bucks! They won.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a football Saturday. It's rivalry weekend, and there was a lot happening on the socials. So,
Oh my goodness! So today was the first day back. Then yesterday, I do want to give the shout out. Yesterday we did get up and finished getting out Christmas.
Right.
Finished getting up the wallpaper. And hosted 7 people, as well as those of us hosting it. Like there were, I think, 11 of us. 11 of us here yesterday having the Kelsey's Hope fundraiser.
Yep, doing the
resin party. And I want to give a shout out. We were able to meet our goal last night.
Yep.
So to every single person who has donated and helped us. This year was a little bit rough because usually it's just me raising it's not easy, but raising $950 for running Princess. For Kelsey's Hope for Princess. But this year I was raising that, and then you and I both were raising for Dopey. So we were able to raise 24, 25 plus another 9. So we raised $3,400 between you and me for Kelsey's Hope.
Yep.
So there's been a lot of people supporting us,
Thank
coming
y'all.
to resin parties. So thank you.
Stitch and Bitches.
Heartfelt, Stitch and Bitches, private donations. Just a really heartfelt thank you. We
Everybody that bought Texas Roadhouse rolls.
Yes, which hopefully got eaten this past week.
Hopefully they didn't get burned.
So we've had so much support,
Mm-hmm.
and just people, even if you didn't donate, people who've asked and want to know about Kelsey and what they do, like all of that matters. So thank you very much.
Yeah.
I think at 10 o'clock last night you met your goal, and so we can breathe. We don't have to sleep in a car when we go to.
Right, exactly.
We now have the money for that.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. We didn't have to spend what I'm saying is we didn't have to spend our hotel money to pay your fee. But no, we're good to go. And we're still going to do some fundraisers though. There's still more money to raise for Kelsey's Hope. So we have another Stitch and Bitch on December 16th at Two Souls Wine Bar in Elizabeth City. And it's the middle of the week, the 16th. And I think it's going to be like at 6 p.m.
Tuesday night.
So so that'd be great for people to come and do that. So anyway, so Christmas wreath is the theme. So we haven't got that up because Two Souls has a lot of fundraisers. Like they're really supportive to the community. So our fundraiser should be rolling out soon. But anyway, so I wanted to give that big shout out, and I wanted to give my friend Donna safe travel. Love you, and I hope you have safe travels. And I think that is everything on
Was that everything?
my list.
All right.
We did it.
Okay. We're less than a month away from Dopey. No, we are 5 weeks.
Yeah, we
5
have a
weeks out.
We have a 23-mile run this coming Friday, my friend.
Yeah.
Because we did not do it this past weekend because I'm a chicken and I was like, I don't want to do it in the cold.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to do it in the rain. I'd rather do it in the cold than the rain, but I guess we'll just have to do it. We have no choice. Which, that's the thing. If you're going to run a race, you're going to do it in the weather, whatever weather is presented to you, whether it's cold, whether it's wet. Obviously, they do alter things when it's stupid hot or there's thunderstorms or whatever. But for the most part, whatever we get in 5 weeks, that's what we're running in.
Right.
Hopefully, it won't be.
I know.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do it, and we're gonna support Kelsey's Hope and have fun.
Yeah, I can't wait. I've got these new shoes that are Kelsey's Hope colors, so it was so cool. Found these on Clouds that are lime green. It's a light lime green. You say it's not, but I'm telling you,
yellow. Which is Kelsey color.
I know, but it's the pink. But the main top of the shoe, the main canvas, is a light, very faint lime green, and then along the heel is the bright pink, the hot pink and gold, which is Kelsey's Hope colors. So they're gonna be perfect to go with. And I've only worn them once. Only run with them once so far. I was hoping. Are you gonna get a pair or not?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I do need to get another pair of running shoes before we go. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So anyway, I think, my friend.
All right. You're
I am fading, and
All right.
I want to thank Adinkra Yoga Studios.
All right. Well, that's what we'll do then.
They are rooted in faithfulness, harmony, benevolence, and love. Adinkra Yoga Studios in Currituck offers practices that are centered on the 8 limbs of yoga to create a diverse community where all are welcome to show up and be well. Keisha is an Army veteran, former elementary school teacher, and an advocate for mind and body well-being. Adinkra Yoga Studios has a wide variety of classes for all ages and levels, from beginner to advanced, including gentle, chair, heated, slow flow, restorative, yoga nidra, and even private sessions. Not only in her studio at 2870 Currituck Highway in Currituck, but also out in the community. Drop-in classes start as low as $15, and you'll find a variety of membership levels that's just right for you. For more info and to book a class now, visit adinkrayogastudios.com. That's ADINKRA yogastudios.com.
And also want to say thanks to Sanctuary Vineyards. And of course, it is just a busy time at Sanctuary Vineyards, just winding down the big curry shuck and getting into heating up your winter weekends. Hot times all winter at Sanctuary Vineyards. From festive socials to cozy chowder feasts, there's something for everyone in the tasting room. Join us for the Bunch Wine Club Social. That's December 13th and 14th. Kick off the new year with chowder and chili every Friday in January. Run with your Valentine and a Love on the Run 5K on February 14th. The Cajun Occasion spicing things up on February 15th. And don't forget the St. Patrick's Leprechaun Party on March 14th. Tickets and details at sanctuaryvineyards.com/events. Sanctuary Vineyards, where winter stays warm.
And we'll be also having a Sam and M live podcast.
That's right. And it looks like the pauses that we took, we may sync it up to it'll be the 100th episode.
There we go.
We'll work it out to be the 100th episode at Sanctuary Vineyards. Get you a date on that, but we are going to do our second anniversary party and 100th episode party at Sanctuary Vineyards this year. All right?
All right.
Yep.
And then Miss Toyota Taller, thank you. Are you ready to rise above the competition? And New Year's is coming and everyone has new resolutions coming out. So Toyota can help you really get yourself straight. Would you like to rise above the competition and lead with confidence, influence, and vision? Toyota Taller offers one-on-one coaching designed to help you become the strongest version of yourself. So no matter what happens around you, you stay unshakable on the inside. She's been guiding Sam through the launch of Sam Walker OBX News, which is coming up on 2 years, my friend, helping him avoid the common pitfalls that new businesses face while keeping him focused on becoming the best reporter and entrepreneur he can be. And coming January 6th through March 31st, Toyota is offering a 12-week leadership and management certificate training. Classes meet Tuesdays from 12 to 1:30 live on Zoom. If you're struggling to develop confident, high-impact leaders on your team, this course is for you. Based on John Maxwell's proven leadership method, the same curriculum Toyota taught at College of the Albemarle, this program builds emotionally intelligent, highly effective leaders who can communicate clearly, manage confidently, and inspire positive change. Sign up now at toyotataller.com. That's TEUTATOWLER.com. Success starts with effective leadership, and that starts with Toyota's leadership coaching.
Ready to dive into something new? Caribbean Pools and Spas, the official pool and spa service company of the Sam and M podcast, is now hiring service professionals for this season and beyond. Caribbean Pools and Spas is looking for dedicated individuals who enjoy being outdoors and want to create unforgettable experiences for our customers. With outstanding pay, instant incentives, flexible weekly schedules, hands-on training, and full support from the great Caribbean Pools and Spas management team that'll back you up. Routes are available right now from Corolla to South Nags Head and everywhere in between. Call today, 252-480-2900. That's 252-480-2900. Or visit CaribbeanOBX.com. Whether you're an experienced pro or just starting out, Caribbean is the best pool and spa service company to work for on the Outer Banks. I should know. I work for them too and love it. Join our team and make a splash with the official pool and spa service company of the Sam and M podcast, Caribbean Pools and Spas. All right, going for a run. It's run season in full swing in some places. Around here, things kind of get quiet, but there's still the Holiday Hustle 5K at Fort Raleigh National Historic Site that is coming up this Saturday evening. Still a chance to sign up there. You can check out Bear Island Group for all the details. A Jingle All the Way 5K and Rudolph Dash to support Camden County's 4-H. That is next weekend, December 13th at Camden Community Park. The 2026 Coast Guard Marathon, Half Marathon, and 5K in Elizabeth City are April 10th through 12th. The Corolla 10-miler on Sunday, April 26th. And the Ocracoke Island Weekend Run Fest 5K, 10K, and Half Marathon. Those are coming up Saturday, April 25th, and Sunday, April 26th. Bunch more of those events coming up, and I've got a squeaky voice. I don't know why.
Did you send me the...
I emailed you the list, but if you want me
I'm
to
just
run
going to
through
let you run.
was going to mention coming out of the break, Was tonight was the 150th anniversary of the lighting of the Currituck Beach Lighthouse.
Oh yeah, that's
I was
right.
at
You
that.
were there. Yep.
But what I was saying was I may have to go down next week. The lens that's going into the Cape Hatteras Lighthouse, a replica Fresnel lens that's being constructed by a Disney Imagineer who's retiring at the end of the year, I found out tonight. He is in Winter Garden, Florida. It has been completed, and they will sign off on it on next Thursday, the 11th. Park Service is going to go down there to his workshop. And that sounds like a story to me. So, anyway. Can you tell I'm conniving in some way to go to Disney next week?
Yes, you are.
Anyway, all right. But that was some cool news to find out tonight. That they are that close to getting the lens. The lens is done. That's going to go in there. It's really a neat project.
That's cool.
So what's happening at SamWalkerOBXNews.com? Currituck 4-H Youth Council. They're hosting their holiday food drive through December 15th. It benefits the Lower Currituck Food Pantry. You can drop off food and monetary donations at the Currituck Extension Center through the 15th. Elizabeth Ethan Gardens Annual Winter Lights. That runs select nights through December 30th from 6 to 9. The Outer Banks Restaurant Association has launched its annual holiday gift card promotion. You can buy them online at obxrestaurantassociation.com or in person at the Outer Banks Brewing Station through December 19th. This Thursday, the Outer Banks Christmas Shop in Manio and the Rotary Clubs, the Outer Banks, are raising money for the Outer Banks Relief Foundation with a special evening of wine, food, discounts throughout the store, raffle, and silent auction. It's just $20 to get in. And it's for this Thursday from 5 to 8. Island Farm, they've got the Christmas Past event this Friday and Saturday. It's focused on the historic holiday traditions on the early days of the Outer Banks. The 32nd annual holiday tree lighting and parade will be this Friday at Currituck Community Park and the Currituck Extension Center. Events start at 6 with reindeer games and cookies and cocoa, followed by the tree lighting at 6:45. The parade at 7 o'clock. Kevin McCord, I can tell he was stressed tonight during the commissioners meeting because he was talking about it and the forecast. But today was the last day. I can tell that is like his event of the year.
Aww.
Kevin put so much effort into it, along with everybody else involved with it. Kevin really,
That's
he's
his thing.
yeah, his thing, and he's not liking the forecast. But anyway, we'll keep you up to date with that. The Currituck Library System invites everyone to come out Saturday from 10 to noon to the Moyotte Public Library for their Gingerbread Village.
Fun.
It's a free event from 10 to noon. Mania's got the Christmas tree lighting on Friday at 6, the Christmas parade on Saturday at 10:30. Museum of the Albemarle has their holiday open house, a Colonial Christmas, this Saturday from 10 to 3. And then, of course, Elizabeth City has its Christmas parade, I think it's 6 o'clock Saturday night.
I think so. I heard someone talk about that.
Yep.
today.
So there you go. But a lot of other holiday events that we're keeping up to date on. And if you're thinking about somewhere to go eat or shop or whatever on the Outer Banks during the off season, or you run a restaurant or business and want to make sure everybody knows your upcoming schedule for the holidays, the Outer Banks Visitors Bureau, Northern Outer Banks, and also Ocracoke Observer have got lists. So if you want to get on those lists or you want to find the list and try to make sure, hey, they're open, are they open or not open, I've got the links for you. So check it out at SamWalkerOBXNews.com. All right. Yep, we are 24 days and counting until the holiday arrives.
Yay.
Christmas. George's first Christmas.
Yay.
All right, it is the Sam
And M.
podcast, and it's been brought to you by Julianne Iorio with Gold Gale Getaways, Hatteras Island author Jan Dawson, Miles Carpet Cleaning, Sanctuary Vineyards, Caribbean Pools and Spas, ToyotaTower.com, a Dinkrit Yoga Studio. Like, share, follow, subscribe, hit the bell. Find us on your favorite podcast app, YouTube, Facebook, 5 stars. Interact with us. Give us your thoughts, topics, future episodes, samwalkerobxnews@gmail.com. DM us on the socials. I didn't even mention I'm back on the radio since our last show.
Yes, you are.
You can catch me now doing news on 99.1 The Sound and the Sound Forecast every weekday and throughout the day with the forecast. You don't know how, I don't know. It's been a lot of work. I will say the last 2 weeks has been a lot back into that cycle I used to be in. But it's just, there's something about it to get in the truck and hear your voice. I've not hearing it for the last 4 years.
Oh, we hear it.
I know, but there's something different about it coming over frequency modulation. It's just, it hits different. I'm not going to lie.
Well, I'm glad.
I'm
I'm very happy.
so happy to be back there and so happy to be able to help Lisa Davis, Brickhouse Davis, get a great radio station back. Getting ready to sell. This coming year will be the 40th anniversary of WVOD FM. It'll be the 30th anniversary of the Sound as it's currently known, and the AAA with adult album alternative format on there. Being able to be a part of that, being able to be a part of something, bringing back local radio the way local radio is supposed to be done, and still being able to do this, and realizing I could have done that the whole time and this. It's kind
They
of
weren't up, so you couldn't. So.
no, but I'm saying all those years we talked about, I could have done,
Yes.
Anyway, so yep, so that's it. We will see you next time on the Sam.
And M.
She was waiting for the cue. Podcast. Bye. I gotta click the button. Click the button. Where's the mouse? The mouse got on the iPad. There it is. Bye, y'all.